Well, I couldn't have timed that any. Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net and shareholder in Helios and Matheson. This, as you probably figured out, is a little different from most of the videos that I do. This is a live stream, but it's not going to play out like a live stream. I'm on vacation. Look at the trees around me. Just look at all these trees. I'm in Lake Tahoe. I am in Lake Tahoe, and that is why movie updates have been slow for everything. But there was something that happened over the weekend, and I did not think it was a big deal, and I wasn't going to make a video about it because I don't think it's a big deal. But because of all the negative stories that have been coming up with MoviePass, and some of them are totally justified, of course, this was such a nothing burger. This was about as far from a nothing burger as you could get. And the controversy was that on Friday, the app was having some problems. You couldn't check into movies. Conveniently, just in time for Ant-Man and the Wasp. Also, with the app, you couldn't cancel your membership. And, of course, people were talking about, shady MoviePass again. Shady MoviePass is trying to screw people. They won't let you see Ant-Man and the Wasp. And, of course, MoviePass came back, pretty quickly with their response. Hey, if you can't check into the movie on the app, buy a ticket, send an email to us with the ticket stub, and we will refund you. And that's all there is to it. And yet, not only were articles written questioning whether they would actually do this, but there was even an article where someone tried to get the refund through Twitter, of all things. Business Insider wrote this article. The guy went to Twitter to try to get his refund for The Incredibles 2. And this is so ridiculous. And then I got some people who tweeted me and said, hey, what do you think MoviePass... Boy, that sounds not in a good place. Beautiful view, though. He wrote me going like, hey, do you think MoviePass is actually going to refund these tickets? And my response is this. They always have in the past. Why wouldn't they do it now? Seriously. Huh. Oh, I see dogs up there. You gotta love live. Anything can happen. But guys, here's the thing. This is why this story is a nothing burger. MoviePass is not trying to screw you. Yeah, the timing is inconvenient at best. Because, yeah, you got this big Marvel movie, and every time there's issues with the app or whenever they roll out a change, it seems to always coincide with a Marvel movie. When Avengers came out, you can only see a movie once. When Ant-Man comes out, we're going to have surge pricing. And then, of course, when Ant-Man actually does open, it's like, the map doesn't work anymore. Guys, the app didn't work more than likely because they tried to implement the changes in the app, and it clearly didn't take. App development there's a lot to it. There is a lot to app development, and getting the updates out there and getting them actually working is very difficult. But MoviePass has always had a policy that, hey, if you can't check into your movie, you're having problems with the app, buy it out of pocket, we're sorry, send us an email with the ticket stub, we will refund your money. And I've had to do that 4 times, I think, in my life. And keep in mind, one of those times was when I was trying to see Doctor Strange in IMAX 3D, and I was paying $99 for it, so IMAX was covered at this point. Boy, I missed that feature. And they had just rolled out the feature, and guess what? Well, the update just didn't take. And I had to buy Doctor Strange for IMAX 3D out of pocket. $24 out of pocket. They refunded me, though. Heck, they even gave me $15 off my next month just because it was such an inconvenience for me to have to deal with that. So MoviePass has always had this policy, and they have this policy just in case things like this happen. You know what I would like to know? I would like to know Where are the articles whenever Cinemia's service isn't working? I don't know if any of you have had this happen, but Cinemia, which I have for the most part been pretty happy with, has had issues where they're having payment processing problems. And the payment processing problems means you can't check into a movie and you can't see it because the payment isn't working. And the 2 times it has happened has been on a Saturday and a Sunday. But Cinemia does not have a policy that says that if there is problems on the app, that you will be refunded for the you will be refunded for the movie tickets. They don't have that policy. So like when Cinemia is down, and they seem to be down quite frequently on weekends with big new releases, guess what? You don't get a refund on that ticket. It's just best of luck to you. By the way, small side story before we continue this video. That is an awesome house. That is a totally awesome house. I love Lake Tahoe. I really should come here more often. So, anyway, all these articles you read about how, MoviePass had like an outage and that you had to buy the tickets out of pocket. Yes, it happens sometimes. It does. I mean, you want to know who also had an outage earlier this year on the 4th of July weekend? Uber. And, yeah, that created like a bigger problem because seeing the movie, you know what? You can buy it out of your ticket out of pocket and they will refund you. You want to get an Uber? If their servers are down, you don't have much of a choice. You're not getting a ride. And when Business Insider wrote that article where they showed a hilarious Twitter exchange, and it was hilarious, but not for the reasons he wanted to make it out to be, where it's like, where he was trying to get a refund for the Incredibles 2 ticket through Twitter, and after so many backs and forth, they ultimately had him email customer service. You know what? Yeah, you should have emailed customer service from the beginning. That, I'm going to start turning around now. That is what I consider a hit piece. Because no one in their right mind would go to Twitter as their first resource to try to get a refund or to get an issue resolved. You kind of go to Twitter as a last result. Or as a last resort, I should say. Sorry, live. I don't have the script here. So in my opinion, this MoviePass app outage thing, it's a nothing burger of a story. You guys don't need to worry about it. That is not a sign of MoviePass's financial woes. It is not a sign that they are trying to prevent you from seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp, or that they're trying to save a lot of money by not letting you buy tickets. Heck, if that were the case, they wouldn't have this ticket refund policy in the first place. They just wouldn't have it. It would be like Cinemia. If the service is down, well, you're on your own. You can either pay out of pocket and just kiss that money goodbye, or you could do something else. I mean, the last time that happened was Cinemia, and I was going to go to see Jurassic World in IMAX 3D. The service was down, and we had the choice: pay out of pocket or see something else. So I whipped out MoviePass. We went to a theater nearby and saw Hearts Beat Loud, which, after I saw Jurassic World, I have to say I liked Hearts Beat Loud a lot better. The dogs are still barking, so I guess I'm kind of stuck next to the cool house finishing this video, although this is pretty much the end of the story. Let's see, I see a couple people commented, so real quick before we wrap this up. The Poor Productions says, a good thing I saw Ant-Man on Thursday with MoviePass. Yep. Eagle Eye Ty said no big deal, but some think it is like the end of the world. But yeah, man. Oh, Nam Lee, he's one of my moderators on my Apptrepreneur channel. Eagle Eye Ty said, and you thought the pipes? Yeah, I know. Perspective, right? And Eagle Eye said, AMC also had an outage on Thursday and Friday. Did not hear much about that unless you were using it. Just saying. Yeah, and one of the reasons you will not most likely hear about the outage on AMC, I guess I should add this since it was brought up, and this is an advantage that AMC has with their Stubbs A-List program, I will admit it, is that if there is a problem, you're at the theater, and AMC will fix it for you on the spot. And with MoviePass, at least nowadays, it was very different when the service was $30 and $100 a month. It was easy to get a hold of someone. Now, it's just not easy to get a hold of someone, and yeah, it causes some frustration. So I understand that there is a frustration aspect of this that, you know, people are definitely not happy about. But yeah, AMC will definitely be able to fix that problem if it arrives, because, you know, they have the means to do so. But anyway, so yeah, bottom line, don't worry too much. If MoviePass is ever not working, it's amazing. People in Lake Tahoe, everyone just waves at you. Just buy the ticket out of pocket. Hold on to your ticket stub. Email customer service. I believe it's refund@moviepass.com, but I would double check. When I find out exactly what the email address is, I'll even include it below so that you can just do it. But yeah, what happened was that there was an outage. They implemented new features on the app, and the app stopped working. But they have this policy in place just in case things like this happen, and you don't need to worry about it too much. So anyway, Lewis says, hey, you on a lovely walk? Well, I'm on a lovely walk making a video because I have not made much this week as I'm on vacation, but this was kind of worth discussing. So anyway, before the dogs start barking again, we are going to end this. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my videos, give it a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe, favorite, share, all that jazz. If you really enjoy the videos, consider becoming a Patreon member or sending a super chat if you want. That's fast. It's totally optional, of course. But even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one. That is such a cool house. I almost want to go back and get one more shot of that house before I officially end this, but no, we'll just end it now. So thank you all for watching. And I guess I'll add one more thing before I end this. Just to let you know, I am in the vicinity of 2 movie theaters, 2 non-branded movie theaters, and MoviePass works with both of them. AMC Stubbs A-List card doesn't work with either of them. Always have more than one for this very reason. I'm going to end this shot by showing you this other cool house that's on the block. That's just so awesome. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye.